Alright, hello YouTube. Hopefully the audio is good. This video, did some tests, did a little bit of changes. But yeah, we are at 22 out of 50 games against Hasty. So after this, we'll basically be at the halfway point. And yeah, record is tied 11-11, which I'm happy with. As long as I'm not behind by more than 4 games. I guess that's my hope, to never be behind more than 4 games in this series. Hopefully, things can go well for me. So, without further ado, I'm back to Woogles, and we're going to take on Hastybot game 23 and in game 24 as well. All right. Hopefully that transition didn't change the audio either. But I'm just like, you know, making sure the kinks are no longer um, an issue. Yeah, I'm a professional streamer. Okay, I know how to do this. Okay. Let's go. All right. Oh yeah, I was playing in French yesterday. Let's do double 20 master rated. Let's go. All right, no opening bingo, which is very nice. So here we have 2 Cs of V. But this actually isn't that bad of a rack. We have stuff like Octave, which is pretty nice, keep CR. The anagram being Avoset, which just gives a lot back. Like this spot and this spot. So I would play Octave for sure between that and Octave. What do we have here? Other than that, this doesn't work. Not keeping a V for no reason. Yeah, like it'd be nice to. Playing Cave is interesting. It also doesn't give much back and keeps a much more potent leave. And the other option is honestly exchanging the C and the V. Um, I was wondering if I could, yeah, mark that as an exchange on the notepad. Um, which is just too fishy, but it's an interesting option. Something to look into, maybe. Ceviche, what about 2 CV words? Ceviche, convect, close to those. And what about overact to score a bit more? But no, there's no reason to not keep CR. But yeah, the question is if there's a double double. That's the last thing I'll look for here. Um, it doesn't look like a cooter in Latin spelling. Okay, so I'm gonna play Octave and see where we're at. Or I guess that I could think about cover, covet. No. Again, it's just giving more points back than I need to be giving. Okay, playing Octave. I just feel like I might be missing something. All right, Frisk was a huge score. Um, Definitely one of the worst responses we could have expected after Octave. Um, and yeah, we're down 64 points now. And we didn't draw enough fouls, I think. Like almost Jarldums. Yeah, I don't think there's a bingo with the A, but let's put it in here. Scarldum. I don't think so. And we don't have an underlapping letter for the K, we don't have an underlapping letter for the F. So we're not going to be scoring much of anything here. We do have the HM, so I could do something like mock or mold. I'm liking mold It creates a better lane, and the CRS sleeve is really good, um, and provides less of an issue than the leave after mock DLRS, which can go south if I only draw one vowel or no vowels. So I think I'm looking at mold here. That is just what I want to do. Something more fishy doesn't seem worth doing, like mid or dim or Mike. S hooking Frisk also doesn't seem worth it. Alright, so mold it is. Z comes down, another big score, but we drew a blank and an X, so we'll be able to score something, I think, on this turn. I could do Axis, keep CR blank, which is going to bingo a lot. And the question is there a bingo? Cicatrix. AACIRSX blank. There aren't a lot of bingos with X's, but there could be one lurking here. Oh, I see something really, really, really nice. Okay. This is probably the best play I've made in this series thus far. So yeah, anorexics for 125, and we immediately draw the other blank. So things are turning around. Now I want to do something cooler again, but might not have anything here. Strontial, ALNORSTT blank. Sorry, what am I doing? ALNORSTT. Let's just look at all the vowels. Is what I was planning to do. I'm just admiring my previous play, I guess. But still a game to play. Only up 18 here. Definitely have the advantage though. And yeah, I mean, I see extort. I saw that immediately, but I really want to look for bingos here. From the S, from the C, maybe as a 7-letter word, or to the E in phone. Yeah, not seeing it. Maybe there is something like extralant, extollant. All right. Yeah. All right. I just feel like there's something with the A for some reason. Burning a lot of time looking for it and not finding it. Okay, I'm just gonna play extort. There isn't much downside to this play. So let's see what we draw. Rodeo, okay. So here probably play Slattern or something from this S. It's pretty good. ALNORST. Is there a word there? I'd have to be like, I'm looking for something through the O. Looks like it needs to be very specific and I'm not finding it, so. All right. So the reason I want to play Slattern is to not give back such a good lane here. The Z is gone, so the worst of what could happen here is avoided, but there still could be some very high scoring 5-letter words. Hasty just drew 5 tiles, probably didn't have any scoring tiles, but just drew 5 fresh ones, so definitely not out of the question. I think players tend to make bad judgments sometimes based on opponent's previous plays. Like, oh, they just played like 1-point tiles. They clearly don't have like high scoring tiles that can respond to a play. But the problem with that logic is, yes, they're slightly less likely to have the high scoring tiles. But when they do have those tiles, they're more likely to be able to have a big play with those tiles because they're balancing the rack on the previous play. So you could have a lot of high scoring tiles, but just not be able to hit this spot. Whereas if you're keeping something like EA or IE with Rodeo, you're more likely to be able to go all the way here. Just a little tidbit there. So other than Slattern, is there something that doesn't put this big scoring spot on the map and also doesn't give back a good lane on the O column? Because something like Salterns is or Slantier doesn't work either. Yeah. External won't fit. IOU. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with Slattern. I mean, I'm more worried about a big bingo comeback on the O column, I think. And yeah, again, I need to worry about my time a bit here. So high, definitely okay with that. Now what? All this board is this part of the board is probably gonna get open, but this part of the board maybe not unless bingo happens to the E. So what can I do to control things here? I could do something like Jund, which is kind of crazy looking. It's sort of like pushing the game forward, basically. Just making sure play is going to happen through this N by either me or Hastybot next turn. Making pretty sure. And once that happens, maybe there's more control to be had on the board, but there might also not be more control to be had after that. The other option is Jumar sets up an O. There are only 3 O's left, but opponent always has an O in my book. So making a play, hoping your opponent doesn't have an O, bad idea. There's Injure, which doesn't really open much. It gives back a big Q spot, though. I don't know if that's very good here. Yeah, it's an interesting spot. Might be missing something. Yeah, with all the I's and the G's out, yeah, I think I want to play Jumar. We'll see if I get punished for opening an O spot. This does block the Rodeo's hook at least. And like I said, opponent always has an O, but we didn't get hit very hard, so it's all good. So here I think I'm just gonna play wood. Keep DINS, that's pretty strong. This doesn't open that much. Use very hard to overlap, so this is barely a bingo lane. O column might be a problem, QUE words. But I have to do something here. And wood seems a lot better than everything else that I can do. Exchange 6, and we drew into Indoles, so the only question here is, do I open the triple or do I not? I don't think I can play scared here. Well, I can, but I don't think I should. Exchange 6 maybe involves the Q. So I think there's less likely than average chance that a Q bomb is going to happen, but more likely than average that triple triple is going to happen, which is more concerning than the Q drop. Yeah, I can't play scared. I mean, even after triple triple, I should be ahead. There was no triple triple, and we drew very nicely. Do I have a 9-letter word or something? Dentinal. Spin, yeah. Antlions is blocked. Nothing to the E's, I don't think. So, yeah, I guess just do anything. Italian, Latino. Seems fine. Oh, what about Santolin? Oh. I don't remember if Santolin is a word, but it doesn't work with PET. I guess I do want to go right. Yeah, but it doesn't really matter. All right. Yeah, it doesn't matter what I do here. I'm just gonna win no matter what. So Latino is fine. I drew the Q, which is somewhat to be expected. And I have just cat, I guess. That. Gruyere, nice. And nice 3E rack for hasty here. What was that? Subpoena. So 4 minutes to solve this endgame. What does hasty have? Vibe and EW, and vibe over here, which is even more points. So I probably want to do something here. Maybe I play knob and I set up spun. Seems good enough to be satisfied with the end game. So yeah. So verb comes down. Oh, I didn't see I was giving that back in case he has 3 eyes. So is it worth nickel and diming? How many eye spots are there? I hear. I hear. Yeah, that's a lot of spots. I think I just do this. Okay. That was a good win. If it weren't for that anorexics play, I think this game would have been a lot different. So very happy to have seen that. And yeah, let's rematch and try to win again. 12-11. Yeah. All right. So first this time, another blank has been drawn. It's good to draw blanks against Hasty Bot. Here I don't think I have a bingo. Maybe I play just Vig. Setting up Vig ABL blank's pretty potent. Yeah, I don't see any 5-letter words that I can play without using the blank. So I think it's either between Vig or Viga slash Vagi or Vagi probably. Or Vagus. And I mean, putting the hook on is a lot more defensive. If I play Vagai, it's a lot harder for Hasty to do anything decent. But also helps me to just play Vig. I can just bring it through the eye next turn. Yeah, I think it's a close call. I want to play defense. I think I'd play Vagai because Viga does take an S. So there's no need to create that possibility. I'd play Vagai or Vig. I think I'll play Vig. AIS, that's fine. And now we're looking for skis double doubles first and foremost. I don't think anything ending in SY. I don't think anything ending in SE either. So what about putting blank here? I don't think so. All right, well, we can obviously do something else other than that. I don't know if basedly is a word. Abasedly is a word. I'm not gonna play that. Don't actually know if Bailey's is valid like that either. So let's find a word I am sure of. Might be harder. Easier said than done. I'm at M here. By lines. Oh, just barleys. Yeah, I guess that's good enough. It's really unideal. Okay. This is the only word I'm sure of, but it sets up an annoying scoring spot here. So would Bailey's. I don't know about basedly. Sayable. Biasedly, bilayers. Alright. Let's hope I don't get hit hard. Items, okay. And the straw was not great. What can we do here? Wiz, keeping LUNN. That's a cringeworthy play. Probably want to keep the Z. Do Wen or Hune. Un1. No D for nudge. Bool, BUHL. Could also exchange. Can I overlap with anything good? So I could just play Hun. That's not terrible. It's blocking a lot, and I guess J-bombs could hurt. Those aren't super likely. Yeah, this is sort of like a long game type play. I'm gonna play off my W probably next turn, and then my Z or something along that line, those lines. Yeah, obviously I'm not thrilled by this, but Ulan setting up was for 8 points. I think I'm doing that. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Wow, that is so funny. Hasty Bot plays Anorexia after I played Anorexic last turn, or last game. That's pretty hilarious. Obviously, the word itself and its implications aside. So here, you'll be able to score a lot of points. But how dangerous do I want my play to be? Is the question. Because yeah, I can just play Azan 49, but that sets up a huge S hook. 2 of the S's already gone though. And then, I mean, what else is there? It's like setting up the Z, but not in a great spot. If I ever get a Z play here, it's opening a triple no matter what. And then there's Lazar, which doesn't really open much, which is probably better than Azan, slightly better leave too. 4 fewer points, but doesn't set up the big S hook. Yeah. Not so sure here. Might be missing something. Yeah, like something like away. It's not worth playing. What about through the A? Nope. All right. Lazar looks fine to me. Let's do it. So cat comes down. It's a good spot for the Q. And here we have pretty balanced and nice scoring rack here. There might actually be something here though. Looking at woman, man words. That was a tongue twister. Like whole man. Or own, yeah, no. Home lawn. Lawn home. So without, if there is no bingo here, I like the looks of this play. Whoa. 36, keeping MEN. There are lots of E's to come. Well, it's pretty balanced. I don't really need to keep an E. There could be some crazy words here. Probably not. Do something like maw. Just overlap, get rid of the J spot for 33. Relieve is a lot worse. HENO doesn't have great energy together. Yeah, I'm burning a lot of time. Is there actually a word I'm missing? Manhole with the W in the middle. Yeah, it's a close game. I don't want to get hit with the J, but again, it's not super likely. so much that I want to sacrifice that much to block it. Alright, I'm gonna play Woe. Tofudi blocks the J spot. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Also a nice way to get rid of a lot of bad tiles. So, do I have anything? Depot Man. No. I don't think I have anything here. Like, Tomp isn't a word. I learned that one the hard way many years ago. I guess we D-E-N-O-P-T is Ponted, no. Pentad, no. I think I'm just gonna play Moped Moped. I don't even think it's worth considering playing down there. Just do this. What about a 9? Phantomed. Close. Okay, I'm gonna play Moped. Taking too long this turn. Ood. Alright, I'm up by 10 now. AC might be balancing, but might not realize if it's keeping an I and an E that it's likely to draw a lot more of those. So hopefully that's what it's gonna do. Draw too many I's and E's. Not being a next turn. Abnegate. Oh, I'm taking too long. Play something like Bang. It's a bit dangerous. But the scores are close. I can't be super worried about things. Do something like Bates. I want to play more restrictively. And CG is really bad together, but I draw an I. Draw some things down there. And I'm blocking a lot more. Bang's opening a lot more. Like if just a big J play, like jogged or something, occurs after Bang, I'll be at a disadvantage. But I could also be at a disadvantage after this play if a play comes down the A column. Huh. Catagen. I'm taking too long, so I have to make a decision between this dangerous looking play after a play like Ood, balancing, versus Bait for more, being more restrictive, and was hoping to outmaneuver Hasty on the closed board, which board can just open after bingo. So CET has a lot more upside to it. I'm gonna go with this and not be super scared. So Gig, that did give back a nice dumping play to Hasty, but it's fine. But now I'm stuck with the CCV combo again. Just like last game, that pretty bad start. So I would say I'm probably slight disadvantage here. But just gotta make the best plays as much as you can. So I could just play Cave. And yeah, hand it over to Hasty to do something, to make something happen. 14 vowels, 19 consonants, so I could also play Clove for 10. And potentially run into some consonant issues, but potentially draw into a tile that I want to draw. Could also keep 2 C's, but yeah, that's never very good. Alright, I'm gonna play Cave. So foot, very low variance board here. I drew the J. I only have 4 minutes left. And the unseen letters are pretty awful. Lots of duplicates. So I'm just gonna play Jest. And yeah, both S's. It's hard to play through this T. Could definitely get some dangerous, some high scoring overlaps there. But I should be in a good position here. I don't want to play Jet because it takes an E. Okay, let's go. Let's see what happens. Viperine, wow. Okay. That was unexpected. Now we're you have records, quarters. I don't think I have anything. Rescored. Yeah, now I'm actually in trouble. I'm gonna probably have to bingo. Huh. Records, producers. I have really good letters. Suros. So what do we do? Gotta make a move here. Gotta make a good fish. I think is what I want to do. Just ER, just caver. Oh, this is such a double-edged position. Just play erode. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Jal, Seishure. 3 in the bag. I could win without a bingo. $50. Okay. This is really scary. Oh gosh. Time. LEU really stops me from bingoing a lot. Meow. Off the U somewhere. Just ut. Let's see what Hasty does. Yin. Alright. Great. So yeah, that ut play was a very it was an attempt to exploit Hasty's lack of thought. Because a lot of the plays you make on this board after ut are just going to open the board. I don't know if that was actually a good play though. All right, we actually won that. I'm sort of not even over the fact that I clutched that victory. All right, let's take a look. I don't think I probably missed some stuff this game. Let's see. So here, big or bad guy went for the points or the equity, I guess. So here, bylaws, yes. Unusable, yeah, that's not very good. Yeah, so I missed a lot of stuff. So Bailey's was good, but not basically. It's Pretty sure if Bay leaves. Yeah, bylaws looks like the play, maybe? Slightly better. Not to give back that triple spot. Let's go through here. Unhewn. Yeah, that's really nice. I don't think I've ever played that before. That's such a great way to get rid of all the junk. Yeah, I like that a lot. Unhewn. Damn. That was a miss. Oh, and Kwanzaa. That's sick. I don't know. It's a very double-edged move. There are a lot of scoring spots on the board. I don't dislike it. To take a look at that. I want to sim that. Let's start running the simulation. Quackle. Let me take a look at the other plays in this game. Okay. Whoa. Looks good. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. Sure a lot of you saw that. That's a word I've missed before. Hopefully never miss again. Man. Depot man is tamponed. Should definitely have seen that. That should be no hesitation. Oof. Bang, probably fine. And we got into this really. Oh my god. Oh my god, so bad. So many misses. Jocosis. Wow. Yeah, that is a mic drop play right there. I guess I could have played Resod, taken a lead by 10 points, 8 points. Yeah, here I was worried about like wary sort of plays, Whaley, Waney. Those score so many points, 50 points. So even if I take the lead here and Hasty empties the bag, probably dead. So I think it's better to play something like Door, go for some bingo next turn or the turn after. And yeah, here I'm not really drawing into anything. Very good here. I might have a couple of draws. But yeah, this was just hoping the Hasty would open the board and give me a bingo lane, basically. Which is exactly what happened. So I kind of stole the game. I don't remember if pre-scale is a word. Oh, per cals. Yeah, I can draw into that. Okay. Sclerae. So per cals. Is there anything else I can really hit from this P? Maybe not. Not seeing it. Wow. And yeah. Okay, so just stole that game. What is Quackle saying over here? Oh, Quackle's liking Azan. Interesting. Just take the points. Not worry about the S hook. And then it's liking Kwanzaa, and then it's liking Lazar. I guess because long term there's some issues and the scoring spot is pretty important. Yeah, it's kind of confusing. Huh. Oh, because I'm drawing into Ma anyway. With an A draw, Ma and Mew. I guess like my next play is often going to be that, so no need to let Hasty open the board in the scoring spot and have this part of the board open as well while I'm basically playing something like Mew next turn. I guess that's the reasoning. Yeah, Kwanzaa, super nice. All right, let's go back and look at the other game. So you notice I'm taking a longer time to analyze these games. Maybe because I'm basking in my victory. All right, so phone keeps I. Yeah, Covet has the best equity. I really think that. Yeah, like Cavort. I really think that my decision of Octave was fine. I will start simming that position. The engine should have a decent idea of what the best play is on that first move. So yeah, the equities are really, really close, the values of all the plays. And yeah, the Quackle engine actually has different values. It actually thinks that Octave has the highest points to leave valuation, but they're all within like 2 points of each other. All right, yeah, it definitely didn't work out. We got risked. We played mold and then only bingo. Yeah, this is a puzzle position if I've ever seen one, because you have some really decent options, but one standout play, and then trot line was available there. Yep, that's another bingo miss. I don't know if it's the best play because it does open a lot, but it probably is. It's almost 10 points higher in equity. We'll take a look at that as well. Slanthier, okay, Strangle creates too much of a lane as well. So I'm okay with that. Oh, wow, what? Turvalent, that's really cool. Yeah, when you have such good racks like the one I had here, you'll often see suggested moves that you've never heard of. 9-letter words, 10-letter words. But yeah, I'm okay with my choice of Slattern here. Yeah, Hasty had a horrible rack here with high, so I maybe should have played Jun. I never saw Jin, which scores really nicely. And Adjure, which is much better than Injure. Yeah, a lot of options I failed to consider. Jumar really helped Hasty out, but not enough for it to come back after this. Oh, Pintails just to score points, fair enough. And maybe I get rid of the S. Yeah, could be. Could be the S isn't worth keeping here, but it didn't matter here. Okay. So take a look at Quackle, and it's not done thinking by any means. Yeah, obviously Avoset is not worth it. I'm pretty sure Overactive can't be worth it either. Yeah, I'm gonna let it run a little bit longer. I'm just liking Corvettes to keep the vowel and the consonant. This does give back a bit more if we open the details box here. We'll see that opponent next turn after Corvette averages around 35 points. Oh wow, averages less than after Octave. That's very weird to me. Huh. So Octave, it has opponent average score 36, but Corvette is 36.0. I would think there would be at least a 1 or 2 point difference, since Corvette opens the overlaps, but I guess giving the S hook and maybe the extra chances at a bingo. Yeah, the extra bingo chances. Something I maybe failed to consider. Huh. Interesting. Okay. No way Cavort makes any sense. But yeah. these are sort of positions where you kind of learn, you might learn a thing or two by using the details box of Quackle. You can find right over here. If you have the software, and it gives you just average values. Obviously, take them with a grain of salt, because humans play differently than static engines do. So the plays that Quackle thinks are going to be made next turn are slightly different, sometimes very different from the plays that strategizing human beings will make. So yeah, maybe I play Vector or something. And I wanted to look at this position, Trotline or Extort. So there are often very large differences in value between a blank bingo play that opens the board versus a that opens like a lot of scoring and immediate options for opponent versus a scoring play that doesn't score nearly as much as the bingo but retains the blank. Prepares to bingo next turn in a more favorable position. So as we can see here, even though we had a difference of around 10 points in the estimated static value of Trotline versus Extort, the position of Extort versus a position of Trotline so much better that it is just not worth getting the 33 extra points and opening up myriad of options for the opponent, and just getting rid of your blank, going up by an amount of points that can easily be erased by a comeback bingo. Whereas after Extort, Pasty bingos, an iBingo, it's actually a similar scenario in terms of where we'll be at points wise, and I'm very likely to bingo next turn after Extort, 67%, and Hasty is a lot less likely to bingo next turn after Extort, 12%. Okay, interesting. Obviously, this doesn't justify me missing the play of Trotline. I think over the board I would have figured out that Extort was the better option if I had seen the bingo. But you gotta see the plays before you can determine if the play you're choosing is the best play. All right, that's about it. So thanks for watching, guys. I finally won 2 games again in a row against Hasty in one of these videos, and so we're at 13-11, and hopefully onwards and upwards we go, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Ciao.